Hi guys, welcome back. It's Natasha Tracy Taylor. And guys, I'm doing a special video on how you can detect your child has ADD, ADHD. So I want to be able to thank you guys so much for all of the love that you guys have shown, all of the comments, the feedbacks, all of the input that you guys have shown in regards to your personal situations with your children or what you have experienced in dealing with the school board. So thank you guys so much for that. It has been helpful, and I'm sure many people that are reading the comments will also find it to be helpful. Today is a special video giving you some tips on top 10 ways that you can detect if your child has ADD, ADHD. Number 1, they have high energy. Anyone with ADD, ADHD, they have high energy when they're doing their task. You will never understand it. You won't comprehend it. You won't be able to wrap your mind around it. They can't explain it. That's just how their makeup is. That's how they're built. Okay, let me go a little bit deeper. People with ADD, ADHD, they have a mental mission for the task, assignment, or project that they have to complete. So in their mind, everything is go, 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 go. They go from box to box in a fraction of a second. Because they're in the high peak of their thoughts and the processing mode of their thoughts, they seem to have a large stream of thoughts that's attached to that, that's just on a speed rampage that filters into their physical actions, making them feel that things are in a rush, even if there is absolutely no rush. For adults, an example would be cleaning. You will sit there and clean meticulously. You will make sure that things are clean to the absolute 9. Every single thing has to be as if the place was just refurnished, like everything is brand new. You don't want a spot on there. It's almost as if you're OCD crazy. So if you detect that as an adult, you know that there is a special power that's within you that you just need to tap into. For kids, I'll give you an example. They can be outside in the field building a snowman. You leave them alone, they will be the one that will roll that snowball until it's God knows how heavy. They'll push that back to where the original snowman may be. They will rush back and forth trying to pad that snow to compact it, put it on top of each other. And you're wondering, what in the world, where did they get all of that energy from? In between, they'll laugh and they'll giggle and they'll have high energy. Picking up the snow, bringing it back, laughing and talking with their friends. Whatever it is, they have high energy doing that. Getting them to calm down may be a little bit of an issue. People with that ADD, ADHD, that special powers, only they can do that outlined task or assignment with the high energy that they have that nobody else can do. You won't understand it. Don't even try to wrap your head around it. It'll confuse it. It'll give you a headache. It'll probably even stress you out. Now, adults, they seem to get irritable. They seem to be in their own head. You may think that they're upset, but they're actually just serious. And they're just trying to find a way to cope. So you can see it written all over their face. Same thing with kids. When they're not interested, that's when they start to give trouble. They'll start to fidget, poke things, break things, etc. If you have kids, you know what I mean. And when they're not interested in the task, yeah, for adults, they tend to get irritated. They tend to be in their own heads. By the look on their face, you would think that they're angry, but they're not really angry. It's just that they're in a serious mode. They're trying to figure out how to cope. So to figure out what box to stay in their head that they don't completely go insane. With adults, they tend to also do unimportant but meaningful things like prepare, clean, or research. Number 2, they are sensitive. They're sensitive. They're sensitive, but they tend to have a strong personality and mental ability to hide it very well. Going deeper, it takes a lot to see their emotional and sensitive side. They let it out and get vulnerable of everything that they feel, what's hindering them, what is the problem of why they're experiencing the anxiety or the frustration or the irritability that they're feeling. And they only express that to people that they feel comfortable with, that they truly believe that understands them. And only to those people will they open up. Okay, Tash, so how do you deal with the sensitivity? Okay, well, for children, it's important to recognize the good deeds that they've done or accomplished. Give them that compliment. Let them know, babe, I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, you sat still throughout that entire performance. I know it was a little bit boring, but you did such an amazing job. It was hard. I know. Look how many times I had to sit down with your teacher, but you did such an amazing job. You should be so proud of yourself. I told you those were superpowers. Little encouragement like that, letting them know that they've done a good job, supporting them, giving them that pep in their step. Trust me, if you were to pick them up from school, they come out walking, giving some pep in their step that you've never seen. Confidence, like you're like, okay, well, there we go. Number 3, they need brain breaks in between tasks. Yeah, brain breaks, like breaks in between their tasks. For kids, they act silly. They try to seek attention just so that they can get away from whatever uninteresting task that they have to do or pay attention to. For adults, their energy changes, that whole seriousness that I was talking about before, where you see it on their face. They're not angry, they're just serious because they're not interested, they're bored. That's why they'll always have people asking them, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?" Which drives them nuts because they're fine, they just can't explain it. Number 4, they are energy-based people. Let's go a little deep. Okay, they can pick up negative energy or whatever energy you're carrying from a mile away. Like, number 5, sugars affect their thoughts, behavioral patterns, and decisions. For children, they're active, they're hyper, and you can't get them to calm down. For adults, the attention span just shortens. Some people get a little bit more hyper, some people get a little bit more serious, and some people get a little bit more annoyed because of the fact that they want to focus, but they can't focus. So it all depends on the person. Number 6, they thrive from encouragement, positive affirmations, and support. Babe, I know that the math test that you had to go through last week, it was difficult. I know the homework and stuff was stressing you out, but you know what? You did an amazing job with all of the times that I had to go to the school and sit down and speak to the teacher because you weren't listening in math class. Look at how you're focusing. Look at the marks that you got. I'm so proud of you. To someone with ADD, these things mean a lot to them. By encouraging them, giving them positive affirmations and support, allows them to know that their thoughts, their negative thoughts, were just thoughts. Lets them know that they can do whatever task that they feel discouraged in, that may be throwing their thought process off. And they feel that they're not alone, that someone understands, is standing by them, and supports them. Number 7, they feel as though something is wrong with them. They get embarrassed or they're in denial. They'll often avoid the topic or conversation, and if they see that it's leading in that direction, you'll see that they'll find an escape mechanism. It'll be all over their face. There's no hiding it. All because of the negative stigma that the media and the school system has put on it. Number 8, they are very competitive, whether with themselves, on a team, or in a group. In fact, half of the time they don't even know that they're competing until they've won, they've gotten first place, or somebody's called them out on it. They're so caught up in their own thoughts and being so hard on themselves and giving themselves so much pressure that they don't intentionally try to outbeat everyone else. They're just internally battling, I need to be better than my thoughts kind of thing. It's kind of weird, but yeah. In school, they're gonna fight mentally to paint the best picture, stack the best blocks, shoot the most hoops, get the most scores. They're just wired that way, that they always want to be the best. That's how their brain is wired. But let me tell you something. You see, the hidden secret of their superpower is that anything that they put their mind to accomplish and they stay grounded and focused, they will touch gold. Get out of their way, they will run you over. They will succeed with flying colors. It's always a masterpiece. Number 10, they get easily bothered, frustrated, or irritated when they don't understand something or they can't figure something out. They get down on themselves and they start to have an attitude of having a lot of emotion or a negative attitude towards the task or the situation. And it's just because that they're beating up on themselves, wanting to understand, wanting to learn it, wanting to be the best, just like I've mentioned in number 9. So guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. That is your top 10 ways of detecting if your child has ADD, ADHD, someone that you may know, that you may live with, someone in your community. At least you guys would have been able to know the signs. You can detect them now, and you have some education on it and be able to know how to work with it. So if you guys have any comments, any other feedback, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Love you guys. Please stay tuned. I'll be posting more videos, giving you guys much more updates. Again, thank you so much, guys, for all of the love and the support. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye. Mwah!